Hello! It's day 8. Yes, that means we are starting our second week. Yes! Well done. Well done, everybody. Now, I came to a realization today. Water everywhere, but not a drop do I drink. I've not been drinking very much water at all this week. I would say I've not been drinking much anyway, but this week especially. I think I've been so busy with things that I've just forgotten to drink. Now, water is really important because our body's made of 60% water. Now, that's an average because a newborn is more like 75%, an older person's more like 50%. Muscle tissue holds more water, fat tissue holds less. So 60 is really your average. But whatever, even if you're on the 50%, it's still a lot of water. Your brain is 75% water. There's a study done recently that they found that just by drinking 1 glass of water, it could speed up the brain by 14%. So if you're dehydrated, your brain's going to shrink, okay? So you need to have the water because we need our minds sharp to be able to come against all these cravings for food, you know, and these desires for food. We need our brains working well, so you need your water for that. Now, the water's sort of found really in 3 main places in your body. It's in the cells themselves, which of course make up the body. It's also found in the spaces around the cells, and it's in the blood. So, you know, that's a lot of water. And what happens is that water just washes away all the impurities. It goes through the cells, and as it passes out of the cells, it takes all the waste products and toxins with it, and it washes through the spaces of the cells and then out through the kidneys and out, and is eliminated from the body. So we want to be flushing out your system as much as possible. It's like having a shower. You know, if you've been out rolling around in the mud, as of course we all do every day, if you go and have a shower and there's a little trickle of water coming down, you're not going to get very clean. But if you go in a power shower, whoa! You'll be clean in seconds. And, you know, it's like that with our bodies. If you are drinking lots, it's going to be flushing out your system. Okay, and that's what you need. They suggest, you know, you've probably heard the have 8 glasses a day rule with water. 8 glasses a day, it's just a number. It's not a scientific number. Everybody is different of their needs for water. Obviously, if you do more exercise or if you live in a hot country, you're going to be sweating a lot more, so you're going to need more water. If your bodies are really subject to a lot of toxins, they're going to need more water. And, you know, just the way your body works, everybody's different. Having said that, you know, I mean, that 8 was just, I think somebody just, I think I read somebody just made it up for a book or something. But you know what, that 8 glasses a day is actually a really good thing to aim for. So, you know, so try and aim for that. How you take your water's up to you. Obviously, its best form is a lukewarm, sort of body temperature glass of water is probably the best you could do. It's easily absorbed by the body. But, you know, if you can't stand your water like that, then you can have it cold or hot. My husband, he will not drink water unless it is ice cold. And by ice cold, I mean it has to be in a glass that is full to the top with ice, and then it is freezing water that's put in it. I mean, we have a dispenser on our fridge, so he fills his glass up with ice and then frozen water, and that is the only way he will drink his water. But he's drinking water, so, you know, if that's the only way you'll drink it, then drink it. Hot water is very good for you. My mum used to drink it and I thought it was gross. I thought, ugh. It was really disgusting. But I actually got into drinking water When I was suffering quite badly from chronic fatigue syndrome many years ago, I stopped drinking caffeine. It was one of the first things I did. So I started drinking herbal teas, which those in themselves took a bit of getting used to because they always smelled amazing. And then when I tasted them, they really disappointed me. And that was because I was used to having sort of really high flavoured things like juice and stuff. But I got used to herbal teas, but then I used to go and visit people and I sort of realised, oh, I forgot to take my tea bags with me. So I started to drink hot water and I found I got a taste for it. So you know, you can get used to it. If you don't like water, keep trying it because you will get a taste for it. With hot water you can add, if you need to add some flavouring to your water, you could add some ginger, slice of lemon. If you're adding lemon, make sure the rinds clean, because obviously they put lots of nasties on the lemon rinds. Or you can just squeeze the juice of the lemon. I used to just squeeze lemon juice out every morning in my cup of hot water. Again, you can use herbal tea bags, as I mentioned. Fruit juices are not quite so good to use. Fruit juices people think of them as being very healthy, and you know, if you're gonna, between a coffee and a fruit juice or a squash and a fruit juice, then yes, fruit juice is the better option. But fruit juice is actually a very concentrated form of sugar, because if you think there's sugar in an orange, and if you eat an orange, it takes you a while, and you know, you're full after one orange. If you drink a glass of orange juice, there's about 5, 6, 7 oranges in one glass of orange juice. So it's a real concentrated amount of sugar. So if you do ever have fruit juice, always put a little bit of water in as well, just to dilute it a bit. But as far as your water intake, you really want to be sort of avoiding that. Sort of have your fruit juice as an extra. How do we remember to have our juice? Our water, I should say. Juice on the brain now. How do we remember to have our water? Really key question. There's a few ways you can things you can do to remind yourself. One is you could set certain times of the day that you have a drink of water. So it lodges in your brain, this is when I have water. So you could start by having every meal I have a water. So you have 3 meals a day, that's 3 glasses of water. When you wake up in the morning, have a glass of water. Now that's something I advise everybody to do anyway. Have a good glass of water the moment you wake up. Because obviously you've had no water for several hours. So if you have that, that's now 4 glasses of water. If you have a tea break, mid-morning, mid-afternoon, you could have a glass of water each of those. Okay, so what are we up to now? 4, 5, 6 glasses of water. So we're up to 6. We've got 2 more to fit in. So you could then have 1 before bed. Some people don't like to do that because they find it gets them up in the night, because they need to go to the toilet in the night. So maybe an hour before bed is better, so it gives your body time to then need the loo. So perhaps an hour before bed. So there you go. Well, you're up to 7 glasses of water already. You know, so you can do that. And for some people that really works, as long as they've got it imprinted on their mind, this is the time to drink my water. Another way of doing it, which is quite a good way, is to set reminders on your phone. You can set a timer just to go off every so often, go and have a drink of water. Or with smartphones now, they're brilliant because you can actually set a reminder that goes off at the same time every day, and you can do as many of those as you like. So you can perhaps do it right every so often. It will go off and I'll have it. You might want to do it so that every hour, on the hour, you go and have a drink of water. Obviously you don't need to drink a full glass then, otherwise you'll be drinking a lot of water because there's more than 8 hours in a day. So that, I think, is a very good way of really getting into the habit. I mean, once you're in the habit of drinking your water regularly, you won't need those reminders because they'll just be imprinted. But they say it takes, it's about 20 to 30 days to develop a habit. Personally, I think if it's a good habit, it takes a lot longer. and if it's a bad habit, it seems to take a lot less time. So I think it's an average. So, but you know, if you drink your water consistently and you do that for the next 20 to 30 days, you know, for the rest of this diet, if you do that, so set your timers, do it for the rest of this diet, you'll find then that after that, you'll actually just naturally keep drinking your water. Another way of doing it, and this is the way my mum does it, she fills up a bottle of water, which she takes to work, and whenever she's working, every now and again, she'll just take a swig of her water, and she keeps it visible so she can just pick it up, take a swig, and go on. Now that's a really good way of doing it because you're constantly drinking water. You're just, you know, just continually hydrating your body. You can do it with a glass. I know when she comes to visit me, she'll fill up her glass and she'll leave it on the worktop. And every time she walks past or she sees it, she just picks it up and takes a drink. If you're sitting at a desk, you can leave your glass on the desk. Every time you look at it, just take a swig and then fill it up when it's empty, so it's ready for the next time. You know, you need to work out a strategy for you that's going to help you, remind you to drink your water, because it is important, and you will see, if you do drink your water, you'll actually see really amazing results with your body. It will help with weight loss, it will help, we've already spoken about clarity of mind, it will help to eliminate toxins, so it'll reduce the your detoxing symptoms, you know. And it's nothing, if you're ill, you want to be drinking lots of water. Whether you're detoxing or you have a cold or flu, you know, drink lots, hydrate your body, because you really just need it. That water, like I've said, is like a shower. It just washes you clean. So keep drinking your water. I'm just trying to think if there's anything I've forgotten. What else do we need to say about water? I think that's about it, actually. So, oh, I know what I haven't mentioned. Diuretics, you know, coffee is not going to hydrate you. A lot of people think, I drink my coffee. Apart from the caffeine is not good for you anyway, and is a stimulant. It's also a diuretic. It actually causes you to lose water. So you do need to drink water. And if you're drinking coffee, they say really you should be drinking more water to make up for the coffee. That also goes for tea as well, because you know tea's got caffeine in too. So you know, it doesn't. Don't think, oh, I'm drinking tea. You know, if it's normal sort of English British tea, you do need to drink your water too. So drink your water. Challenge for today. Set your times, work out, how am I going to remember to drink my water? And then keep drinking. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and set some reminders on my smartphone to remind me to go and drink my water. Take care, have a brilliant day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.